That time of year again. Hey guys, Clayton here, and change of pajamas from the opening. Anyway, welcome once again to my yearly look at my DVD and Blu-Ray collection. Now, as you can notice right around here before we get started, I have a little bookshelf right here where I keep my printer, because originally it was for my graphic novels, comics, and art books. But along this, I put my favorite movies and TV shows down here. So, with a quick little transition, we are going to look through all my DVDs and Blu-rays of my favorite movies and TV shows that are found here on this bookshelf. Anyway, starting off, we have The Iron Giant, my favorite movie of all time. All four Toy Story movies, I consider them as one big story. Shawshank Redemption, the Lord of the Rings Trilogy Extended Edition set, To Kill a Mockingbird, the Indiana Jones Complete Adventures collection. Last Crusade is my favorite, and I can't wait for the Dial of Destiny to come out. The Outsiders, the complete novel version is the best one. The Green Mile, Avengers Endgame, the Rambo 5 film collection. First Blood's my favorite, but I enjoy the majority of the sequels except for the third one, honestly. Alright, moving down here. In between this, we have the original King Kong, the 1933 edition. It got re-released on Blu-ray. The Wizard of Oz, the Three Flavors Cornetto trilogy, Shaun of the Dead, Hot Fuzz, and The World's End. Love all three equally. Pulp Fiction, this steelbook of Terminator 2 Judgment Day. Ghostbusters 1 and 2. I like Ghostbusters 2 fine, but the first one is obviously better. The Back to the Future Ultimate Trilogy, like I said, love all three equally. Scott Pilgrim vs. the World, Who Framed Roger Rabbit. Home Alone, my favorite Christmas movie. Gremlins 1 and 2, love them both equally as well. School of Rock, Aliens, Spider-Man to the Spider-Verse. Can't wait for Across the Spider-Verse. The trailer looks so good. Chronicle, Unbreakable, The Nightmare Before Christmas, Corpse Bride, and Frankenweenie. Love all three equally. They're my favorite Tim Burton movies. The Jurassic World Ultimate Collection. It's all 6 Jurassic World movies in one. The first one's the best one, but there's some stuff with the sequels I do like, so that's why I have them. Jaws, Forrest Gump, Empire Strikes Back, Up, the Dark Knight trilogy. The Dark Knight is the best one of those three. The Incredibles, Clash of the Titans, the original. This Army of Darkness Scream Factory Steelbook. Now, I still have my Blu-ray of Army of Darkness, but I love the artwork on this, and I have the poster for it, so that's why I have it. Secret of NIMH, the How to Train Your Dragon Ultimate Collection, all 3 How to Train Your Dragon movies, and the holiday specials on Blu-ray. Love all 3 movies equally. They're my favorite DreamWorks movies. E.T., both Kill Bill movies, Ready Player One, Thor Ragnarok, Logan, the Rocky Heavyweight Collection. The first one's the best one, but again, enjoy the sequels, maybe except the 5th one. Ed Wood, Super 8, I'll have to get The Fabelmans when it hits Blu-ray. That was a really great movie, probably my favorite of 2022. Paranorman, Conan the Barbarian. Now, originally I had Full Metal Jacket on here, but I felt this is more my style. The original Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles movie, I love that honestly a little more. Loved it as a kid, love it now. And finally, The Goonies. Moving forward to the TV shows, I have Gravity Falls, the complete series, Batman, the complete animated series. It also has Mask of the Phantasm and Sub-Zero on Blu-ray, which, rest in peace, Kevin Conroy. Sucks to hear that happened. Avatar The Last Airbender and The Legend of Korra complete series collection. I love Avatar more, but Korra has its moments. Samurai Jack, the complete series, Ash vs. Evil Dead, the complete series, Firefly along with Serenity, Freaks and Geeks, the complete series, Ed and Eddie, the complete series. Finally, I've been waiting for the show to get a complete series set for a long time. Sucks it doesn't have the holiday specials nor the finale movie, but hopefully they could get a release in the future as well. Alright, Gargoyles, the complete first season. That's another show I hope gets a complete series set soon. Teen Titans, the complete series. Robert Kirkman's Secret History of Comics, a very informative AMC show. The Adventures of Jimmy Neutron, the complete series. And the first 4 seasons of SpongeBob, along with the SpongeBob SquarePants movie. Now back to me on my chair. Alright, now that we got that done, let's go over all my DVDs and Blu-rays this time. Starting with an overlooked movie from 2021, 8-Bit Christmas, which, people, you should watch this next Christmas. This is actually a very overlooked movie. Let's get it a little closer. 8 Mile. '21 and 22 Jump Street. 101 Dalmatians and Cruella. 300. 1408. Both Ace Ventura movies. Both live-action and family movies. I don't care to own the animated ones. Didn't like them that much. Adventures of Buckaroo Banzai. The Adventures of Rocky and Bullwinkle. The Adventures of Tintin. The African Queen. AI, Artificial Intelligence. Akira. Aladdin animated and Aladdin live action. The Alfred Hitchcock Essentials Collection. Not going to go over every movie on there, but it's some of his best ones. Alice in Wonderland. Alien. Prometheus. Alien Covenant. And Alien vs. Predator. American Psycho. An American Tail. An American Werewolf in London. Anastasia. The Angry Video Game Nerd Movie. Ant-Man and Ant-Man and the Wasp. I can't wait for Quantumania, especially with Kang. That looks so good. Apollo 13. Aquaman. Will I see the sequel? Maybe. Argo. Arrival. Arthur Christmas. Atlantis double feature. Saw Strange World recently. It's not as good as that or Treasure Planet, but I hope it gets the following like Atlantis and Treasure Planet does. Attack the Block. James Cameron's Avatar. I still need to watch Way of Water soon. Avengers. Age of Ultron. And Infinity War. Baby Driver. The Bad Guys. One of my favorites this 2022. That was surprisingly really good. Bambi. Batman. Batman Returns. Batman Forever. The Batman, the best one since The Dark Knight, honestly. Batman Beyond, Return of the Joker. Batman Year One. Batman Assault on Arkham. Batman The Dark Knight Returns. Batman vs. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. And Batman The Long Halloween. The Beast from 20,000 Fathoms. A Beautiful Day in the Neighborhood. Beauty and the Beast animated and Beauty and the Beast live action. Beetlejuice. Better Watch Out. The BFG. Big Eyes. Big Fat Liar. Big Fish. Big Hero 6. Big Trouble in Little China. All 3 Bill and Ted movies. The Black Cauldron. Black Christmas, the original. Black Panther. I'll have to get Wakanda Forever when that hits Blu-ray soon. Black Widow, not my favorite MCU movie, but has its moments. Blade 1 and 2, I still haven't watched Trinity yet. The Blues Brothers. Bolt. The Book of Life. The Box Trolls. Boy, one of Taika Waititi's earlier movies. Boyhood. Brave. The Brave Little Toaster. Braveheart. The Breakfast Club. Bruce Almighty. Bubba Hotep. A Bug's Life. Buried. Cabin in the Woods. Caddyshack. All 3 Captain America movies. Captain Marvel. Curious about the Marvels coming out soon. Captain Underpants. Carrie. Casper. Castaway. Castle in the Sky. Prepare to see more Ghibli movies. I watched a majority of them last year. The Cat Returns. We'll have to get Whisper of the Heart at some point. Celebrating Mickey. Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. Chasing Amy. Chicago. Chicken Run. I hear they're doing a sequel to that. Child's Play, Shout Factory Blu-ray, along with the complete Chucky collection. The Chipmunk Adventure. A Christmas Story. Christine. All 3 Chronicles of Narnia movies. Cinderella Animated and Cinderella Live Action. City Slickers. Clash of the Gods, another really informative show that was on the History Channel. Clerks. Clerks 2. Clerks 3. And the overlooked, short-lived, and hilarious Clerks animated series. Close Encounters of the Third Kind. Cloverfield and 10 Cloverfield Lane. Clue. Coco. Commando. Coming to America. The first 3 Conjuring movies, the only ones I feel are worth watching, maybe other than Annabelle Creation, but that's beside the point. Coraline. Creepshow. The Crocodile Hunter Collision Course. Darkman. Daredevil, the Director's Cut. Still not a great movie, but it's way superior than the theatrical cut at least. Dazed and Confused and its spiritual sequel, Everybody Wants Some. Dead Poet Society. Deadpool and Deadpool 2. Can't wait for Deadpool 3, especially with Hugh Jackman returning as Wolverine. Demolition Man. The first 3 Despicable Me movies. I know their Illumination's always been joked about and been the clown of many animation reviewers, but you know what? I enjoy these movies. Not all of them are perfect, but you know what? I like them. The Die Hard 25th Anniversary Collection is the first 4 movies and the only ones worth watching. The Disaster Artist. District 9. Django Unchained. Doctor Sleep and The Shining double feature. Doctor Strange and Multiverse of Madness, which I honestly think is a little underappreciated nowadays, but it is what it is. Dodgeball. Dogma. Hopefully Kevin Smith can get the rights to get this a Blu-ray re-release. Don't Breathe, Drag Me to Hell, Dread, Drew, the man behind the poster, Dumb and Dumber, Dune, can't wait for part 2 to come out later this year, Dunkirk, Edge of Tomorrow, Edward Scissorhands, Elf, Baz Luhrmann's Elvis, Emperor's New Groove double feature, Encanto, Enchanted. I saw this Disenchanted. I thought it was fine. Enter the Dragon, Epic, Escape from New York, Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind, Eternals, probably my least favorite MCU movie, but there is some stuff I like in it, and I'm a completionist, so that's why I have it on Blu-ray. Everything Everywhere All at Once, one of my favorite movies of 2022. Evil Dead 1 and 2. Army of Darkness. The Evil Dead remake. I can't wait for Evil Dead Rise. That looks so sick. Excalibur. Expendables 1 and 2. The Faculty. Fantasia double feature. Fantastic Four and Rise of the Silver Surfer. Fantastic Mr. Fox. Ferngully, The Last Rainforest. Ferris Bueller's Day Off. Finding Nemo along with Finding Dory. Finding Neverland. Flushed Away. David Cronenberg's The Fly. Ford vs. Ferrari. The Fox and the Hound. Freaky Friday. Free Guy. The Frighteners. From Dusk Till Dawn. Frozen and Frozen 2. Full Metal Jacket. Galaxy Quest. Get Out. Ghostbusters Afterlife. The Godzilla Showa Era Collection. Godzilla 1984. Godzilla vs. Biollante. The Toho Godzilla Collection, Volumes 1 and 2, the Heisei and Millennium Era Godzilla movies. Shin Godzilla. Kong Skull Island, not a Godzilla movie, but they show up at the end and it's part of the universe. Gareth Edwards Godzilla. Godzilla King of the Monsters. And Godzilla vs. Kong. Good Burger. The Good Dinosaur. Good Will Hunting. A Goofy Movie. Goosebumps. Gravity. Grease. Rest in peace, Olivia Newton-John. The Great Gatsby. The Great Mouse Detective. The Green Knight. Green Lantern First Flight. Green Lantern Emerald Knights. The Green Lantern Movie. Green Lantern The Complete Animated Series. Guardians of the Galaxy 1 and 2. Can't wait for Volume 3, though. I don't know if I'm emotionally ready. Hacksaw Ridge. Halloween. Halloween 2. Halloween 3 Season of the Witch. Halloween H2O. And Halloween 2018. I have seen Kills and Ends, and I'm kind of debating. I'm not quite sure, but there are Hancock. Hang 'em High. the Harry Potter 8 film collection, and both Fantastic Beasts movies. I still have not seen Secrets of Dumbledore, and I heard it wasn't that great. Harvey, The Hateful Eight, Disney's Hercules, Hereditary. I heard Ari Aster's coming out with a new horror movie. Can't wait to see that. Hey Arnold, The Ultimate Collection. The Hobbit Trilogy Extended Edition. Hocus Pocus. I thought the sequel was meh. Holes. Home Alone 2, Lost in New York. Not the biggest fan of this, but it has its moments. Hook. Horrible Bosses. Host. The first 3 Hotel Transylvanias. If the 4th one comes out on Blu-ray, I'm probably not going to get it. I thought it was just meh. House with a Clock in Its Walls. How the Grinch Stole Christmas, the animated special, and the Ron Howard live-action Grinch movie. Howl's Moving Castle. Hugo. Hulk. Hulk vs. The Hunchback of Notre Dame. Hunt for the Wilder People. Ice Age. Inception. The Incredible Hulk, Bill Bixby, Lou Ferrigno complete television series. This 2-pack of the made-for-TV movies, The Incredible Hulk Returns and The Trial of the Incredible Hulk. The Incredible Hulk Edward Norton MCU movie. Incredibles 2. Independence Day. Infinity Train books 1 and 2. I'm still waiting for if 3 and 4 will get a release. Inglourious Bastards. Inside Out. I hear they're doing a sequel to that. Curious to see how that goes. The first 3 Insidious movies, the only ones worth watching, and I hear there's a new one coming out, so hopefully that's good. Interstellar. All 3 Iron Man movies. The Invisible Man. Isle of Dogs. It and It Chapter 2. It's a Wonderful Life. Jack Frost, A Christmas Guilty Pleasure. Jackie Brown. James and the Giant Peach. Jason and the Argonauts. Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back. Jay and Silent Bob Reboot. And Jersey Girl. Jimmy Neutron Boy Genius. Jingle All the Way. John Carter. The John Wick first 3 chapters. I can't wait for chapter 4. That looks pretty good. Jojo Rabbit. All 3 Jumanji movies. The Jungle Book animated and the Jungle Book live action. The best live action Disney movie remake. Jungle Cruise. Justice League The New Frontier. The Karate Kid. Cobra Kai Seasons 1 and 2. Need to get Seasons 3 and 4 at some point. And maybe Season 5 if they do that. Kick-Ass 1 and 2. The Kid Who Would Be King. Kiki's Delivery Service. Kindergarten Cop. Dino De Laurentiis' 1976 King Kong and Peter Jackson's King Kong from 2005. Kingsman: The Secret Service. Killer Clowns from Outer Space. Knives Out. Glass Onion was amazing as well. Krampus. Krampus: The Naughty Cut. Kubo and the Two Strings, all 3 Kung Fu Panda movies, Labyrinth, The Land Before Time, Last Action Hero, Last Night in Soho, The Last Unicorn, Led Zeppelin, The Song Remains the Same, The Lego Movie, Lego Movie 2, Lego Batman Movie, Liar Liar, Lights Out, Lightyear, the weakest of the Toy Story main movies, but outside of a few problems, this really isn't that bad of a movie. Lilo and Stitch double feature, The Lion King, The Little Mermaid, The Little Rascals, Little Shop of Horrors, The Lone Ranger, kind of a guilty pleasure, The Looney Tunes Golden Collection, the Bugs Bunny 80th Anniversary Collection, Looney Tunes Superstars, The Roadrunner and Wile E. Coyote, Looney Tunes Back in Action, the superior Looney Tunes movie, Looper, The Lost Boys, Luca, Mad Max Shout Factory Blu-ray, along with Mad Max The High Octane Collection. That's all 4 Mad Max movies on Blu-ray. Mallrats, The Man with No Name trilogy, The Many Adventures of Winnie the Pooh, The Tigger Movie, Winnie the Pooh 2011, and Christopher Robin. Mary Poppins and Mary Poppins Returns, The Mask, Matilda, Matinee, Mean Girls, Megamind, The Mel Brooks Collection, Men in Black, Mickey's Once and Twice Upon a Christmas. Just watch once. Twice sucked. Midsummer, or Midsommar, Mighty Joe Young, Miracle on 34th Street, Misery, rest in peace James Caan, The Mist, Missing Link, Mission Impossible 6 movie collection. Can't wait for Dead Reckoning to come out. The Mitchells vs. the Machines. Moana. A Monster Calls. Monster House. Monster Squad. Monsters Inc. and Monsters University. Monsters vs. Aliens, Mortal Kombat, Mrs. Doubtfire, Mulan double feature. Again, watch the first ones. The second one sucked real bad. The Mummy Ultimate Collection, the 3 Brendan Fraser movies and The Scorpion King. The Muppet Movie. The Great Muppet Caper. The Muppets Take Manhattan, The Muppet Christmas Carol, Muppet Treasure Island, The Muppets 2011, and Muppets Most Wanted. My Name is Bruce, My Neighbor Totoro, Mysterious Island, Neighbors 1 and 2, The Neverending Story, Night of the Creeps, Nightcrawler, The Nightmare on Elm Street collection, Nope, The Nutty Professor, Oh Brother, Where Art Thou?, Oliver and Company, Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, 1 Hour Photo, Onward, Over the Garden Wall, Oz the Great and Powerful, Pacific Rim, and followed by another Guillermo del Toro movie, Pan's Labyrinth. The first 3 Paranormal Activity movies, again, the only ones worth watching. The Parent Trap, Paul, The Peanuts Holiday Collection, The Snoopy Collection, The Peanuts Movie, The People Under the Stairs, Peter Pan, the Disney classic. Hopefully the remake is good. Hopefully. Peter Pan, the 2003 live-action one from Sony and Universal. Pinocchio, the remake to this was just meh. The Pirates, Band of Misfits. All 5 Pirates of the Caribbean movies. Planes, Trains, and Automobiles. Planet Hulk. Planet of the Apes, the original. And the prequel Planet of the Apes movies, Rise, Dawn, and War. The Polar Express. Poltergeist. Pom Poko. Ponyo. Porco Rosso. Power Rangers. Predator. The Prestige. Genndy Tartakovsky's Primal, Season 1. Hopefully Season 2 gets a release. The Prince of Egypt, one of my favorite DreamWorks movies. The Princess Bride. Princess and the Frog. Princess Mononoke. Prisoners. Pumpkinhead. Puss in Boots. I still need to see The Last Wish. I've been hearing such great things about that. The Quick and the Dead. A Quiet Place and A Quiet Place Part 2. Rampage. Rango. The Complete Rankin Bass Christmas Collection. 18 of the original Christmas specials on DVD. Ratatouille. Raya and the Last Dragon. Ready or Not. The Rescuers Double Feature. Reservoir Dogs. The Return of the Living Dead. The Ring. Rise of the Guardians. Risky Business. The Road to El Dorado. Robin Hood. RoboCop. Robots. The Rocketeer. Rocket Man. Creed 1 and 2. The reason they're in this area is because it was with the Rocky movies. Also can't wait for Creed 3 with Michael B. Jordan directing. The Rocky Horror Picture Show. Role Models. Romancing the Stone. The Rugrats movies. Samurai Jack, the premiere movie. The Sandlot. The Santa Claus 1 and 2, the only ones, again, worth watching. Saving Mr. Banks. Scarface. Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark. Scooby-Doo and the Ghoul School. Scooby-Doo on Zombie Island. Scooby-Doo and the Witch's Ghost. Scooby-Doo and the Alien Invaders. And the first 2 live-action Scooby-Doo movies written by James Gunn. All 5 Scream movies. Can't wait for Scream 6, already arriving this year. Scrooged. Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings. The Secret World of Arrietty. A Series of Unfortunate Events. Shaun the Sheep. Shazam, can't wait for the sequel to that. Both Sherlock Holmes movies with Robert Downey Jr. Hopefully they'll get a third one out soon. Shrek 1 and 2. Signs. The Silence of the Lambs. The Simpsons movie. Sin City. Sinister. 16 Candles. The Sixth Sense. Sky High. Sleeping Beauty. Sleepy Hollow. Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. The Social Network. Sonic the Hedgehog and Sonic the Hedgehog 2. So I actually really enjoyed Sonic the Hedgehog 2 a lot more. Soul. South Park, Bigger, Longer, and Uncut. Space Jam. Speed. The Sam Raimi Spider-Man trilogy. The Mark Webb Amazing Spider-Man duology. The MCU Spider-Man Home trilogy. Spies in Disguise. Spirited Away. The SpongeBob movie Sponge Out Water. The SpongeBob musical Live on Stage. Stan Lee's Mutants, Monsters, and Marvels. And With Great Power, the Stan Lee story. Stand By Me. Alright. Star Wars rundown. We got the prequel trilogy alongside Genndy Tartakovsky's Clone Wars Volumes 1 and 2. Solo, A Star Wars Story. Rogue One, A Star Wars Story. Star Wars A New Hope and The Return of the Jedi. And I also own all 3 sequels of the sequel trilogy. Don't at me. I mean, they're not perfect. They have a lot of problems. They should have planned ahead. But there is some stuff I like about it, so... And also, I'm a completionist. Straight Outta Compton. Stranger Than Fiction. A surprisingly really good dramatic performance from Will Ferrell. Stranger Things Seasons 1 and 2. I'm still waiting for when 3 and 4 get a release like this. Street Gang, How We Got to Sesame Street. Stuart Little 1 and 2. The Suicide Squad. Sully. Super Mario Brothers. Hopefully that animated one is good. It looked really good from the trailers. This Superman triple feature. Still haven't watched Superman Returns yet, I'll for that. Man of Steel. Sweeney Todd. Talladega Nights. The Tale of the Princess Kaguya. Tangled. Tarzan. Ted. Ninja Turtles 2, Secret of the Ooze. TMNT. The 2 Michael Bay produced Ninja Turtles movies. I can't wait for Mutant Mayhem. It looks very interesting. The 10 Commandments. Tenet. The Terminator. The Texas Chainsaw Massacre, along with Texas Chainsaw Massacre Part 2. They Live. The Thing, John Carpenter version. This Is the End. Thor. Thor the Dark World. And Thor Love and Thunder. Yes, it's disappointing. It's very inferior to Ragnarok, but there are some moments I like it, and also this cover art is just freaking sweet. Alright, I said I was a completionist, but one rule I'll break. These are the 8 volumes of the Three Stooges collection. I only own the ones that have Curly and Shemp with them, because I really like Curly and Shemp. Could care less to own ones with the Joes in them, just wasn't a huge fan of them. So that's the only time I'll break my completionist rule. And Volume 8, even though it has Joe, has the last few Shem shorts. The Three Stooges movie. Tomorrowland, a movie that continues to be more and more relevant. Top Gun and Top Gun Maverick, a really big surprise because that was such a great movie. Total Recall. The Transformers, the movie. The first 3 Michael Bay Transformers movies. Very big guilty pleasure movies right there. Bumblebee, the best out of these live action ones, and I can't wait for Rise of the Beasts. Treasure Island. Treasure Planet. Treasure of the Sierra Madre. Tremors. Trick or Treat. Tropic Thunder. True Lies. When is this coming out on Blu-ray, James Cameron? The Truman Show. Tucker and Dale vs. Evil. Turning Red. The hate for this movie is getting severely overblown. Seriously. Move on already. Tusk. Twister. UHF. The Unbearable Weight of Massive Talent. Which reminds me, I need to watch the Paddington movies. If you know, you know. Split, and Glass. The only reason they're there was because Unbreakable was part of the U on there. Uncut Gems, Unfriended, and Unfriended Dark Web. Not great, but has its really tense, scary moments. The Universal Classic Monsters Essentials Collection. Upgrade. Us. V for Vendetta. National Lampoon's Vacation and Christmas Vacation. The Valley of Gwangi. The Visit. Waking Sleeping Beauty. Wall-E. So weird holding a Criterion Disney movie, but they picked a good one. Wallace and Gromit, The Curse of the Were-Rabbit. Walk the Line. War of the Worlds. Watchmen. Wayne's World. West Side Story and Steven Spielberg's West Side Story. What We Do in the Shadows. White Christmas. Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. The Wizard. Ralph Bakshi's Wizards. The WNUF Halloween Special. Wonder Woman. Won't You Be My Neighbor? Wrath of the Titans. Wreck-It Ralph and Ralph Breaks the Internet. The X-Men Collection. The Wolverine. X-Men Days of Future Past, The Road Cut. Zack and Miri Make a Porno. Zathura. Both Zombieland movies. And last but certainly not least, Zootopia. And that does it for my DVD and Blu-ray collection of 2022, or going into 2023 now. Stay tuned for my best and worst movies of 2022. Until next time, this is Clayton, signing out.